Hi, Caspar here from the Daily Drink of the 24th of August 2017. Tasting a pretty unusual Italian wine here, 2016 Lacrima di Morro d'Alba from Zaccagnini, a firm based in the Marche. So despite the fact that the grape variety, which is Lacrima di Morro d'Alba, mentions the word Alba, it's not a Piemontese wine, but it's from the Marche in central Italy. So I cannot recall ever drinking or indeed tasting Lacrima di Morro d'Alba before. I wonder if I have, but there we are. Let's have a go. Nicely coloured, deep sort of ruby. A fascinating nose. Goodness me. I mean, it's got a hint of sort of preserved rose petals about it, and lots of red and particularly black cherry fruit. But it's got something that's very sweet shop or even sort of cake shop about it. Sort of a confectionery note that's most unusual. I can't recall ever smelling anything like this before. Fascinating, nice purity to it, and good rich aromas. Let's have a sip. That's quickly fresh, and goodness me, it's got a real firmness at the core. In fact, I tasted this briefly a few hours ago, and I was pretty stunned by the structure, which I found almost a bitterness to the tannins at the core, almost like they were slightly unripe and a bit sort of jagged. And I must say, breathing has lightened that effect considerably. It's still got a lot of firmness in those tannins at the core. I've got to say, almost just like greenness, but it kind of works, and all those sort of patisserie street shop sort of flavours come back on the palate. It's like a sort of quite an exotic boiled sweet made from some sort of tropical fruit. Is it a bit of papaya maybe? Guava? There's a most extraordinary perfumed character to this wine. It really is. And then those really quite firm and obdurate tannins. I find it really interesting, and this needs the right food. Do you know what? It's almost got something of the Lambrusco, proper Lambrusco about it. Really, really firm. Drink it on its own, doesn't make any sense at all, but put it with the local food, and of course in Emilia-Romagna, from where Lambrusco comes, the food is high in fat, red meats, and it totally works. That sort of rather astringent style works, and I think this probably is the same, and I think you want to pair it quite carefully with some big and probably fairly fatty food, and it would make complete sense. It's absolutely fascinating. I don't think I've ever tasted anything like it. There we are, 2016 Lacrima di Morro d'Alba from Zaccagnini. So interesting. I want Daily Drinker members to try it. Whether they'll like it or not, we shall see, but fascinating.